Good morning or afternoon, welcome to day 38. You just need pencil and paper. Copy me if you need to, go faster than me if you can. Remember, if you find it difficult, just work with me. No need to rush off on your own if you need my help. 780 plus a mystery equals 782. Well, this one's not too hard, isn't it? In the question, which is here, we have 780 plus something equals what we might call the answer over here, 782. 780 plus 2 is, of course, 782. The 2 was missing. On to question 2. Add, plus. Be careful with your lining up on here, because the top number is a 1, 2, 3-digit number, but we're adding just a 2-digit number. So it has to go over here like this, lined up down the right. So make sure you line it up correctly. Massively important. 7 plus 2, 7 plus 1, 2 is 9. That was a bit messy. Check. 7 plus 1, 2, definitely 9. 6 plus 5, let's do that in red. 6 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 11. 2 plus 1 is, of course, 3. So 7 units plus 2 units was 9 units. 6 tens plus 5 tens was 11 tens. 2 hundreds plus this little 100 is 300. 319 is our answer. We can go on to question 3, which I'll do at the top in case you need to catch up. Here are my number lines. Question 3. This is a minus. Right now, 73, that's too big for my number line, so I'm going to start moving into column subtraction for the first day in morning maths. Going to move on to doing column subtraction. So get that question copied down. This is the first day that I've done this like this. So 3 take away 9, we can't actually do that. So 3 is going to need some help from the 7. 7 goes down to a 6. I should be putting my hats on really, shouldn't I? Especially the first time I've done this. Let's see if I can do that by moving this down. 3 take away 9 is 3 units, take away 9 units. But we can't do 3 take away 9 because 3 is too small to take away 9. So we need to get some help from this 7 in the tens column. So we could put the 7 tens, 70, down to 6 tens, 60. And we can use 1 we can bring over here, which we got from this 7. Because it was from the tens column, so when it comes to units, it's worth 10 units instead of just 1 10. So we have 13 units, take away 9 units. 13 take away 9 we can do as usual. 13 take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is 4. 6 in the tens column, take away 2. 6 take away 2. 6 take away 1, 2 is 4. We get 44. So that is column subtraction, which I think you have been working on in year 3. We can move on to question 4, which is multiplication. 8 times 10. 8 lots of 10. Lots of people, their favourite one is the tens. I'll sing my tens 8 times. 10 and 20, 30 and 40, 50 and 60, 70, 80 I get to. 8 times 10 is 80. Let's go to question 5. Just excuse me, cats, for a minute. We'll need the cats for this question anyway. 12 divided by 6. Right, I might need some space for this. 12 shared between 6. That means we're getting the 12 cats, which there hopefully is. And we're sharing them into 6 groups. I'll use the space at the top. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4, Group 5 and Group 6. That can join Group 1, they can join Group 2, this cat can join Group 3. Make sure I can see both their heads. Group 4, Group 5, Group 6, nice. They look nice standing next to each other like that. So there's 2 in each group because 12 divided by 6 equals 2. And we've finished with our year 3 level questions. We can move on to our year 4 level questions. So clear lots of space. Cats can go to bed for a bit till tomorrow, and we're going to number 6. This is year 4 level, so a mystery plus 70 plus 7 equals 477. So 70 is there in the tens column, 70. The 7 is there in the units column, but there's no 400 here. There's no 400. That 4, as you all know, is not worth 4. It's worth 400. 400 and 70 and 7 is 477. So 400 goes in the missing box. Question 7. Sum, as always. Won't last forever, but we're still doing sum for the moment. 5,555. And also means plus usually. Got 2 words really that means plus there. Of doesn't usually mean plus, unless it's with sum of. So 5,555 plus 6,666. We're going to add those. 5 plus 6 is 11, so lots of 11s in this. Now we get 11 plus 1 is 12. 11 plus 1 is 12. 11 plus 1 is 12. I should have said lots of 12s in this. 12,221. I think I asked you yesterday, is a 4-digit number plus a 4-digit number always a 4-digit number? Well, no, because today it makes a 5-digit number. 12,221. And on to question 8. Question 8 is decreased by, which I hope you've learned by now. I don't even need to say what it is really, do I? Decreased by, of course, it's a minus. Make sure you get the biggest number at the top, which in this case is the first number. Make sure you copy the numbers carefully. We just get 0, 0 and 69 at the end. So the answer is 69. A small answer because we took nearly everything off 2,356. We took a lot away, didn't we? 2,287, so not much remaining. That was, of course, question 8. We'll go on to question 9. What's this? Multiplication times 349 times 2. 349. Make sure my 0 looks like a 0, not a 6 or anything. I don't know what it looks like now. At least it doesn't look like a 6. Let's have a nice 0 in here. 349 times 2. We can't do any other method other than a longer method like a grid method, or some people might know the standard method already. 2 times 3 is 6. Place of 2 zeros. Over here, 2 times 4 is 8. Place a 0 because 2 times 40 is 80. And at the end, 2 times 9 is 18. We have to add those answers up. 680 and 18. It's going to be 698, I think. That's a nice straight line, isn't it? 698 is our final answer. To question 9. We can move on to question 10. Share, this is. Share 282 between 3. 282 shared between 3. That's question 10. How many 3's in 2? 0, carried a 2. How many 3's in 28? 3, 6, 9, 12 and 15. 18, 21 and 24. 27 I could get. I counted on my fingers. I had 9 fingers. I counted up to 27, but that says 28. So 1 remaining. How many 3's in 12? 3, 6, 9, 12 is 4. We get 94. That's year 4 level questions done. We can move on to the year 5 level questions. Three plus something equals 3.3. 3 plus a mystery equals 3.3. Well, what's missing is the 0.3, because in the question, which is here, we have a 3, but in the answer, you've got a 3 and a 0.3. So we don't really just write 0.3 in here. We actually say 0.3. 3 plus 0.3 is 3.3. Question 12. Addition, 67,354. Be careful if you're lining up here, because this second number is only a 4-digit number. So it needs to line up down the right, as numbers do when there's no decimals involved. 8, 11, 12. I went a bit quick then, I'm going to check carefully. 70,218, we think it might be. Yep, looks right, 70,218. Already on question 13. Question 13 is 9.35. Take away 4.87. Nice easy lining up because both numbers have 2 decimal places. I'll do the answer in purple so that you can tell the difference between the question below. 5 take away 7, can't do. 15 take away 7 is 8. 2 take away 8, can't do. 2 needs some help from this 9. 12 take away 8 is 4. 8 take away 4 is 4. Well, it's not 448, it's 4.48. 4 in the units column, 4 in the tenths column, and 8 in the hundredths column. Just checking over that. Okay, happy with that. So question 14 next. Question 14 is multiplication with the standard method. 456 multiplied by 9. So a bit of 9 times table practice. That's what you're doing here really, isn't it? 9 times table and some carrying. 9 times 6, that's 54. 9 times 5 is 45, plus 5 is 50. 9 times 4 is 36, plus 5 is 41. 4,104. If we times that by 10, you can't do it like this, but it would be that, wouldn't it, if you times it by 10? 4,560. So it makes sense that our answer is a little bit less than that because we're only multiplying it by 9 instead. Let's go on to question 15, which is division. Normally the quickest, isn't it, the division question? I do see children get so fast at division once they're more confident with it. But often it's people's worst one because you haven't had as much practice. 5 into 2 is 0, carried a 2. When you get used to it, it gets fast. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is 5. How many 5s in 6 is 1, carried a 1. How many 5s in 15? 5, 10, 15 is 3. 513. We'll be on to the year 6 level questions for whatever year group's still with us. We're on to more decimal place value now with question 16. So a mystery plus 0.7 plus, I think I can fit this just about here, 0.06. The squares are a bit big really, aren't they? All of that equals 5.76. So you have the 0.7 there, 0.7. You have the 0.06 there, 0.06. The 0 is hidden under the 7 really, isn't it? What's missing is the 5 units. That's all that's missing. 5.76. 5.76. So the missing number is 5. Then we've just got some addition. I can go super fast, I think, on year 6 addition. It doesn't matter which number goes on the top. Imagine 32 and a bit more. 32.578. When I say I go super fast, I sometimes make mistakes, don't I? So I need to be careful to get this right. $65.078. 32 plus 32 is 64, but then the carried one made it 65. 65.078. Question 18. 1 million take away 83, slightly bigger than yesterday's 100,000 take away 83. A million has 6 zeros, like that. Take away 83. It's going to end in 17 for sure. But I'm going to do all the borrowing, going all the way across. Or take in, if you call it take in, because you don't give it back. 10 take away 3 is 7. 1, and then all these 9s, 900, 9,000, 9 10,000s, 900,000, 999. Did I say that right? 999,000, that's it. 999,917. Number bonds to 100, check, just there. Let's go on to question 19, because that was 18. Question 19, no, that was 18, wasn't it? Next is 19, what's this? Multiplication. 4, 5, 8 times 7, but don't forget it's really 4.58 times 7. 7 times 8 is 56. 7 times 5 is 35, plus 5 is 40. 7 times 4 is 28, plus 4 is 32, and a point. 4 times 7 is 28, but 4 and a bit times 7 went right up to 32. Well, 5 times 7 is 35. So, yeah, that makes sense. Question 20 is the last one. We've got 101 divided by 4, but it won't work. It won't give you a nice decimal answer unless you have 0.00 on the end. So divide 101 by 4, 101.00 by 4. 100 divided by 4 is 25. So this will be 25 and a quarter. 25.25 that is, isn't it? 25.25. Good, I predicted that, so I'm happy when it comes out on paper or board as well. 25.25, let's check everything that we've done. See you on day 39.